Rebel Gaming Club, worst pickup. Happy holidays, guys. Hope you are all having a wonderful season this year. For me personally, I'm downplaying it this year because it doesn't really feel quite right. And that's not a bad thing. You know, sometimes it's good just to skim right over it. On to the new year is what I say. We got a bunch of pickups like we always do every single week, because what I do like, I like to go out into the wild. I like to find just about everything. I feel like I'm a junk historian a little bit, kind of like a pop culture something guru of sorts. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Dan. I'm sure you're not new, but in case you are, I am Dan. I collect junk, random media. So we're going to get right to it. We got a bunch of pickups this week. First up, at the thrift, the girlfriend actually came across this. You guys know what this is? At first I'm like, I don't really recognize this. It's from, I believe, 1992. This is a Megatron. I'm not going to transform it right now, but I'll show you a photo of it when it is transformed. So pretty cool. I never come across Transformers. Unfortunately, it is missing the bottom, but 50 cents, we can't pass on that. In the mail from Amazon, we finally got the Orange Years, the Nickelodeon story. I'm excited to check this documentary out. You can still purchase this on there for about $13 or $14. Intriguing. Looks lo-fi, but you know, there is a story there, and I want to see it. We got a package this week from Tyler. Some of you guys might know Tyler through CM Retro's channel. He is the Tyler that CM Retro is always talking about. He saw on what was it? I guess Instagram a few weeks back. I posted my Ace Frehley record to complete the 4 solo Kiss albums, and he hit me up and he's like, "I have something that you might want. I have an extra one." And lo and behold, I was excited because yeah, I did want this. I wanted to check it out. So what did Tyler send? He sent a copy of the new Ace Frehley record. I'm pumped to give this a spin. Look at that, there it is. Nice digipack. Yeah. He says it's good. I trust you, Tyler. I'm definitely going to rock this. And out of all of them, Ace is the one that's like the legit kind of rocker out of them. They're all great, but you know what I'm talking about. Tyler, thank you so much. I appreciate it, bud. This is awesome. We found some box sets this week at the old thrift. We found Soap, Season 1. A lot of you guys aren't going to know this show. I don't know much about this show other than it was late 70s kind of spoof on the soap opera formula, but more comedic, I guess. Billy Crystal's in it. I'm excited to check this out. I've heard good things about it because I like weird, stupid shit. So we found the first season of Twin Peaks. I already had this copy, but this was a really nice copy of this, so I grabbed it anyways. Because, you know, it's a good one to have. Found some music stuff. We found Recycled Percussion live at something. These guys are from New Hampshire, Recycled Percussion. And, well, they make their own instruments, I do believe, out of junk. And it's kind of like Stomp or you know, those kind of Broadway Blue Man Group, that kind of stuff, but it's their take on it. So cool box set, 2-disc set. We found Bob Dylan, Don't Look Back, great documentary. I grab this every time I see it because I love Bob Dylan. We got Curb Your Enthusiasm, Season 1, one of my favorite shows of all time. And I realized I didn't have any of the seasons. And I feel like I always see them at the thrift, but I'm like, I'll get that some other time. Now I'm on a mission to get the whole set. So we started at the first one. That's a good place to start. You know what? Collecting PS2, I've hit that point where I almost never see stuff that I don't already have. So when I saw this, I'm like, how did I not have this? This game's called Made Man, Confessions of the Family Blood. You guys familiar with this? It's so generic looking, but lo and behold, I've never seen it. I don't have it in the collection. It's not a great game, I guess, but it intrigued me, so we snagged this. Any of you guys familiar with Made Man? You played this before? Audiobook, Freakonomics, wonderful podcast, really intelligent guys, fun listen, so I grabbed that. Found some CDs this week. We got Ben Folds Live. We got The Flaming Lips, Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots, classic album. We got Tom Waits, Mule. We got Modern Times, Bob Dylan. We got the Jayhawks, Sounds of Lies. Some Americana goodness right there. We got Wilco's Yankee Hotel Foxtrot. One of my favorite albums of all time, easily. If you guys aren't familiar with Wilco, maybe check them out. Take a listen. It's good stuff. Elvis Costello and the Attractions, Almost Blue. Charles Bukowski, Hostage. So this must be some, I don't know what this is of his, but it's 66 minutes long and I snagged it at all. We got Woody Guthrie, Dust Bowl Ballads. So those are the music pickups right now. I know my buddy Lincoln, he might be watching right now, and he's like, that's a good haul. You know what, Lincoln? That was a good haul. Because my collection, he asked last week or the week before how many CDs I have in the collection. Right now, I think I have probably right around that 1,000 mark. I've told the story before, but I early on when I was collecting CDs, like in high school and out of high school right away, I probably had 500-600. I decided to put them in books and bring them on tour, and they got stolen. So I pretty much had to start all over. But there's a stack right there. I can go right into the collection. Speaking of boxes and CDs, I saw this Jack Kerouac collection, and right away I thought this was a record. It's the same size as a record, but you open it up and what you have is a nice book plus 3 CDs. I thought that's you wouldn't pass that up, would you? For $2.75? I certainly wasn't going to. Sexy box. I'll take a listen. Found a board game. I've found this board game probably 4 or 5 times in the last year and a half, and that is Betrayal at House on the Hill. And I actually played this one. Thanksgiving. Me, my brother, Jordan, the girlfriend, we fired it up. Pretty cool game. You need a really big table to play it, so don't start it if you just got a little table, because you're going to run out of room and then there's problems and it gets weird. But $1.75, yep, we're grabbing it. Woo! Found some video games. It's been dry. It's been really, really dry on the video game front for the last couple weeks. And well, I finally got lucky. Right time, right place. And we got all these for, what, usually like $3.25 each. We got Mario Kart Wii, Super Mario Galaxy 2, we got New Super Mario Bros, we got Wario Land Shake It, which is going to the RBK. We got Super Mario Maker for the Wii U, Super Smash Bros. Wii U, and we also got Super Mario 3D World. So that was a good little haul right there. You know, some stuff I can trade into GameStop to, you know, replenish the funds in there so I can get some new stuff that I want. Yeah. And lately, I'm still playing Yakuza, Like a Dragon game. Slow going lately. I haven't played a ton of video games just because, well, I've been watching so much Supernatural at night. I'm on season 6 now. And god dang, is it good. What else do I got to show you guys? I know there's right here. We got this plug and play Clone Wars, Star Wars. It's missing the battery pack, but I fired it up and it works. And it actually, the motion controls on this work great, which I don't know how, but they do. Kind of nice. You know, I got a nice little plug and play collection, so. Oh! There's a few things in life that I love. I mean, I absolutely love. And Jim Cornette's podcasts and him as a human being, I absolutely love. I love old wrestling. I like hearing him talk about it. I like him shitting on the business now because it's not good. It hasn't been good for a long time. And he speaks the truth, or at least how I feel. So I have Jim Cornette's autograph back there that I ordered from him. I have the figure, but it was just a loose figure. So I decided to up my game and actually get the figure with the tennis racket and the headset. It was $17 shipped. So fair price, you know, because all the other ones of this I saw going for at least $30 or $40. So we got lucky. It's got a little damage on the card there, but I'm okay because I love Jim Cornette. So I got to do a display better back there on Cornette. Some more box set stuff. We picked up the Adventures of Ma and Pa Kettle. This was comedy in the 50s, a series. I think there's like 8 or 9 movies maybe in the series. I just ordered volume 1. That's coming. And this is volume 2. It's got 4 movies on it. Real silly shit, you know. Ma and Pa, it looks like they come from a small town and they go on adventures and are, you know, wowed by the world because they're not very cultured. So that's something to watch. That'll be fun. Picked up another collection of Sex and the City. I've found this like 3 times. It was in good shape for a few bucks. I grabbed it. All the early HBO shows are wonderful. Oh, this was something cool. We found a little mini documentary on Chuck Jones, Memories of Childhood, and this was was given out at a film festival. It's still sealed up, but I do want to watch that. You know, he was a player, producer. He produced a lot of the Looney Tunes stuff, and there was some other stuff I noticed he had done. I'm spacing it right now, but if you look up Chuck Jones and look at his resume, it's impressive. A couple more video games. These were $1 each. I got the Amazing Spider-Man on the 360, and we got Sonic All-Stars Racing with Banjo-Kazooie. Pretty cool. Another box set. I love me some Ken Burns, kind of like I love me some Jim Cornette. So this is Ken Burns Presents. This isn't actually his film, but it is The West, PBS. This is one of the tougher ones to find, believe it or not, because you see a lot of the PBS stuff out in the thrift. A lot of it, retains some value, but this one actually has some decent value. I'm going to hold on to it, but if I wanted to sell it, I probably could get $60 if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, because I want to watch it. I think it's cool. I like to learn. Thank you. Few more CDs. We're coming to the end here. Like I said, it's Christmas. Well, it depends when you're watching this. It might have already been Christmas, or it's a day away from Christmas. Or 2 days before Christmas. Yeah, that's when. Something like that. Yeah, no presents this year, I don't think. I don't think we're doing presents. Me and the girlfriend, we kind of like, we got everything. It's, what do we need? Try to buy we're going to buy like a heated blanket kind of thing. It's hard to find a heated blanket these days. Remember when I was a kid growing up, you could have no problems finding a heated blanket. It's probably really dangerous and burn your house down. But trying to find one nowadays that actually works, not easy. All right, last bit of pickups here. Scorpions, Crazy World. Wonderful album. Love me some Scorps. We got Winger, In the Heart of the Young. I don't know this album at all. I mean, my buddy John might know it. We got College Dropout, Kanye. Who is Mike Jones? My buddy at work, he spins this all the time. And at first I'm like, I don't think I like Mike Jones. And then I'm like, you know what? I kind of like Mike Jones. And it's grown on me, all because he kept spinning it. The Best of ELO. The Steely Dan Story. Cool little collection. I'm not a big fan of Steely Dan, but there's a few tracks I do enjoy. That's it right there. That's gonna wrap her up. Oh, hold on, one more thing. My buddy John, he's donated so much stuff to the channel and to me, and that's produced a lot of awesome content. And fellow musician, so me and my brother, we helped him move a little while back, and out of the blue he hit me up and he's like, hey, I'm sending you something as a gift for helping the move. And I'm like, John, you don't have to do that, man. But he's, he wanted to do it. So I said, all right, what do we got? And what did we get? We got this vintage edition Les Paul. It's one of the kind of I guess lower end models, because what I like about John, because he has a YouTube channel, and I can link it down below. He does a lot of covers, but he also reviews cheaper instruments that most people can afford, which is nice because a lot of people don't have $500 to $1,000 to blow on a guitar. So he kind of buys them and tries them out, and I believe this was one of the ones that he had bought and was like, this thing's great. I think Dan should have one. And he was right. This thing it's a blast to play. Sounds great. It's really lightweight. It's got a nice finish to it, which I think I'm going to sand it up and repaint it and customize it a little bit. But John, thank you so much. It's weird. Every time I get a guitar, it like inspires an album or songs. I've done this for years and years. Like you guys just saw with my Bopstar project, this Squire back here, was the instrument that I used for that record. And I've had ones in the past that have inspired. So I don't know what this is going to inspire yet, but it's going to inspire something. I can say that. So John, thank you. Much appreciated. Hopefully you're loving up in Maine. Lots of snow, lots of snowmobiling, so that's a plus. Alright guys, that's going to do it. Enough rambling. happy holidays, guys. We'll see you next week with some more pickups. Until then, do what you do. Toodaloo. Ryan Parker, I hope you're doing alright. Toodaloo, guys.
Hi, I'm Charlie Brown. You can read along in your book as you listen to the story.
John, I just got it. This thing kicks ass. Thank you so much.